Well, greetings everybody. Welcome back to yet one more video. Big props to me for being almost 2 a.m. and showing off some of my recent Apple products that I got. So basically what I want to do is, yes, it is June now. I do plan on making an Apple collection video. The problem is I do work Sundays through Thursdays. I'm a pizza delivery driver, and I'm still in community college. I'm actually having some non-Apple videos after I do my Apple collection. I'm gonna do some kind of talk about some other stuff on this channel, but I do indeed want to show off my Apple collection. So because I know that there is one person, and I'm sure that if you do watch my Apple content on this channel, which has been almost all of it over the last year or so now, but I do plan on finally doing an Apple collection video because my collection has grown massively since early 2023, I haven't been a full-time college student since 2022, and I've kind of been taking like 1 or 2 classes a semester, and doing a part-time job just because I'm ambitious enough to finish up my collection, and also do a job that's fun for me as a pizza delivery driver. So, even if it sets my goal is back, my other goal is back, a couple of years. I'm fine with that. But pretty much, so I will have an Apple collection video coming. But pretty much I want to make a few disclaimers before I do those videos. So I'll be doing like a 5-part because of course I'll be doing iPhones, of course, iPod touches, iPads, and iPad mini. So all iPads, right? So that's at least 3 parts right there. And then I'm gonna do I do have a couple of Androids, and I have some iPods as well, like iPod non-touches, like Nanos, Classics, and a few other special iPods. So, and showing my my main Apple ecosystem as well, like my Apple Watch, my AirPods, my MacBook, and then my iBook there I have on display, Apple TV, stuff like that as well. So, and then part 5 will probably be just like all my boxes. So I get a lot of iPhone boxes, a few iPod Touch boxes, iPads. I do have an iBook G4 box, and I believe I have my MacBook 2022 13-inch. So, box as well. So I'll be doing 5 parts to the collection video. Just a few more disclaimers is I'm not bragging in any shape or form as well, because I spend my own money, right, that I work for, to pay for these Apple devices, right? So I don't get them from anywhere else. I don't get them for free, anything like that. I actually do pay. There are some that I have paid a ridiculous amount of money for, that not everyone would pay for, but again, that's just me. So I know a lot of Apple collectors probably set their limit on eBay, saying, well, I'm only willing to spend maybe like $60 or $100 or like $200 or whatever it may be. I have gone out of that price range several times too. So they're all my devices, and that I paid with my own money. So I'm not bragging about anything. So, because I worked for them, they're mine. There you go. And if there are any comments saying, oh, I'm interested in this device, I'm interested in that device, can you please sell it to me, or yada, 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 stuff like that, or, yeah, right, so, they'll just be ignored. So, I know people are still, gonna comment, right, I want this, I want that, but they'll just be ignored, because, as I said, these are my devices that I worked for, I paid my own money for, and, there we go. So, and if you want something that I don't have, just go on eBay, because they are rare, but you're going to find one. You're going to find one. I know it might be painful, it might be frustrating, but you're going to find a rare iPhone or iPad that you want. Trust me. So, you're going to find one, right? You're going to find it on eBay. So, guaranteed, it's going to happen. So, there we go. Just get a part-time job. You'll be fine. You'll be able to pay for it. There we go. So those are some disclaimers. And yeah, so I think that is everything. So those videos. Oh yeah, one more disclaimer is, since I have so many iPhones and iPod Touches, I'm not gonna actually turn them on, but you know that they are valid, and they are on the iOS, and they are the storage capacity that I say they are, because all my iPhones and iPod Touches are indeed labeled. So, and if you've been following my channel and watching my videos, you'll see that they are totally legit. There we go. And most of the devices are not downgrade and or jailbroken. My original iPhones on iOS 1 are probably downgrade, which is totally alright. Same thing with my iPhone 3Gs on iOS 2. They're probably downgrade. That's okay. And then I do have, I think I have, 3 jailbroken devices. So, an iPhone 4 on iOS 5, and iPhone 5 on iOS 8, but dual boot with iOS 6. And I believe I have one other out there. It's jailbroken. Maybe it's an iPod Touch. I can't remember. But however, I think I will have the iPads turned on, and I will show the home screen and the verification, just because it will be easier with the iPads, and I don't label them because there is no reason to label the iPads. So I will show the iOS versions on those devices. But a disclaimer is the iPods and iPhones, yeah. So iPhones and iPod Touches, I won't be turning on, just because it'll just take way too much time. Some of them have bad batteries, especially the older iPhones. So the iPhone original through the iPhone 4S. I know I got some 5Ss that are really bad batteries. So, and I just don't want them to die. And it kind of will take a long time to boot them all up at once and charge them up and get all on the notifications when I'm signed into iCloud and everything. So, but I do have them all labeled with the iOS version and everything. Every time I get a new device for my collection, I do label it if it's an iPhone or iPad, or iPhone or iPod Touch. I don't label the iPads. But, so, pretty much, so, expect some Apple collection videos coming soon. I made my disclaimers. So, and yeah, take care, everybody.